Okay, here we are with the
fill it to about 1 inch to the top.
now the bucket that you're seeing here, he can ship it if you want, if you're purchasing this long distance, or you can make one yourself and put was that heavy plastic liner in there, Dad?
A pond liner.
Pond liner?
There's pond liner in here. Yeah.
Okay, pond liner.
They can buy pond liner and put a couple of railroad ties, or have a little pond with 2 inches of water in it.
Okay.
All you need is water deep enough for this pump to go in, and a drainage system
Okay,
to
you
get
can't
to the
see
water.
that pump. We have to bend down a little bit to see that pump.
You have to have deep enough water for this pump to be submerged in, and a system to drain the water back to the pump from the Whirligig. You don't have to have a box.
And the pump comes with it.
Pump comes with it.
The pump comes with it. So here we have it as it comes, right?
This is as it comes. These are the chimes.
Okay, so as it spins around, it bumps these little chimes, making a nice tinkling sound.
These two go together. Those two go together. This is the Whirligigs.
There's the whirly parts.
You want to separate
These two chimes. Hang on.
Finish unwrapping them here.
Yep.
You want to pick out the one that's different from the other two. It goes in the center.
Okay, so it's different how?
That's a different spirals in the other direction.
Ah, the spiral is in the, let me back up a minute. Oops, I did the wrong thing. So, yep, the spiral is in the opposite direction.
That one goes in the center.
Yep, that one goes in the middle. The one that has the opposite goes in the middle.
And this one goes, these go on either end. And
so what you kind of have is a base with 3 necks, yes.
3, right? And the chimes will go on any one of the whirligigs that you want. When you put them on,
hang on, let me get in close.
You have to put it so this top tickler will hit the arms. As the arm spins. We're just going to put them on there loose for now.
I'm just going to put them on loose. Let me back up a little bit here,
Put
Dad.
the other chime behind. And this little adjustment knob is the one that secures it to the stand. It's not required to tighten it up, but some people like to tighten it. If you want it tight, it's up to you. And you slip this over the spout. And you want to slip the one that's the back side first, the one that's the furthest back. So we'll switch these two. And I got this on there. And put this on. This one. Put the little knob down.
What little knob was that?
We'll put the center one on, and we'll put the other chimes on the center one. Remembering to put the one with a little tickler on it towards the wheel.
Okay, so that little bar that's sticking out needs to go toward the wheel.
So as the wheel goes around, it tickles that extension.
Yeah.
Put the other one on behind. They're out here. They're on there loosely. Turn the tightening knob to the bottom. Second one goes on. And then the third one we don't have no chimes for. And this is the one I always leave loose because quite often I want to take it off at demonstrations to show the people how it operates.
Okay. Now I'm going to back up here a little bit so you can see before you get it started, again, for people to see how that middle one is turning in a different...
Yeah, these two are one direction, this is the opposite. Now we want to set it in the water box, and your water box should be quite level.
Okay, so it needs to be level.
Okay, and this one is setting in this position is when we want to adjust the chimes. We back the back one off and adjust this front one just so the wheel agitates it.
Let me get up close there.
Once in the right spot, you push it down and it locks it in position.
Alright, wait a second, you're going too fast for me. Let it turn a little bit. Yeah, see how it wiggles that. And then up, okay, and so once you've got it positioned in the water box, then you push down. Show me pushing down, Dad.
Yeah, push it down there. And then you adjust the rear chime up so that it gets contact with the lower tickler.
Alright, there's 2 levels of tickler on there. We might have to turn them.
Okay, now we're going to adjust this one. You hear the bell?
Mm-hmm.
We'll push it down. Adjust the rear one behind it. Push it down in position. See that everything's turning freely? Oops, wrong direction. Everything's turning freely, and we add the water pump. I'm going to put the power supply over here. This pump supply pumps into 110, standard electric outlet. I have a battery and a converter over here that converts it to 110 for remote purposes.
Yeah, it's just for this demonstration. We're out in the yard, away from the electricity, so he's got a special rig so that he can make it work well. So it does need to be connected to electricity in order for it to work.
Pump is primed in. Sometimes you have to burp the pump to get the air in it, and evidently the pump is going all right now. Things are starting to revolve.
So is the...
Power on? No, the power's not on. Okay, I turned the power
So where
on.
is the... So the pump is pumping water where?
The pump is pumping the water. Let me get you going, I'll show you.
Well, here it goes. Let it just go for a second, and then I'm going to move the camera closer so you can...
I'll show you...
Wait a second. Not yet. Just let me show the motion here. I'm going to go close up on the motion so people can see that there's water going through the tubes.
Want me to show them where the water comes out now?
No. Just a minute. Okay, I'm going back wide. So what were you going to show?
I'm going to take this off and show them where the water's coming out the tube.
Well, where's it going in the tube?
Water is being pumped from the pump, comes up these tubes, and it comes out there.
Ah, yeah.
You have a little adjustment here. You can change how much water comes out, speed it up or slow it down. You want it generally running a nice, slow, mesmerizing motion.
Yep. I'm going to bring it closer. I don't know, but we're going to get closer, so maybe we will.
Now your shadow is all over.
It's alright, it was all over before, Dad. You didn't realize it, but it was. Alright, so we're looking down here. No, Dad. Just relax. So the pump is actually connected to a hose here. That's what I'm trying to get
Connected to the tubing assembly, the lower tubing assembly.
There's a tubing assembly, and so that pump is connected to that and is pumping the water into the copper tubes. That's what I wanted to show. So that's that. And as you can see, the water's coming out there. We can see how those little things are being nipped. Where's the lower one? I need to get, oh, there it is. You can see how it's knocking. So it's the tube that's in front has actually two little things. This is knocking the rotating arm, and then the one back behind is, on the bottom, is knocking the, the rear chime, the rear tube. Okay.
This is getting out of control. We'll slow him down a little bit.
Okay, and so they're individual. What he's showing is that these little knobs control the water flow and thus how fast it's going. Let's see, that there, that one there. So you could actually make them so that they're uneven, huh, Dad? If you're feeling crazy one day, you could actually.
Yes, it would be almost impossible to make them exactly the same speed.
Right. We're going to back up here.
But that's what puzzles the mind, is this very interaction of the pipes.
Okay, so we're going to back up a little here.
Demonstrate with
Sorry, everybody. There we go. Now we're focused back on the motion. There we go, and again, that took about 10 minutes to assemble on the assumption that you already have the box. And what were you going to do, Dad? What kind of?
Show them the pipes dancing above the top.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to. He wants to demonstrate how it looks, like if you put plants in front of it. Okay, so that's how it looks if you have plants maybe in front of it so that you don't see anything but these pipes kind of. Yeah, that is a different effect, isn't it? It's the first time I've seen that. It's toward the end of summer here right now, so we just don't have any big planters lush with flowers to set in front of them. Okay, that's it. This is the water whirligig. It's the water whirligig, and it's how it all got started here at Roger's Rigs and Rigmarole. All right. Anything else, Dad? Or still think you need to adjust that one? All right, that's it then.